Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 7 of the European Roadtrip with RB Leipzig. We've got lots coming up for you today. 6 games to run through, a couple of bits of injury news, a departure, as well as the draw for the knockout stages of the Champions League. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, click the notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel, and also don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Also don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creates community and the Passion for FM team. The links to the Discord servers are in the description. Right, let's get to the results, shall we? And we start our roundup today with a 1-0 win over Zenit St. Petersburg in the Champions League. Justin Kluivert with the goal. Let us take a look at it. And the goal arrived on 62 minutes. Hicham with the ball to Kluivert. He will play it back to him. Kluivert slides it in. Goalkeeper probably should do better. Doesn't matter. We beat Zenit St. Petersburg by a 1-0. And we'll take a look at the Champions League draw later on. We followed that up with a lively 3-2 win over Werder Bremen. As you can see, lots of chances from our perspective. Just the 3 goals to go with it though. Let's take a look at all of them. Starting with the opening goal, Sabitzer down the right-hand side. You can see Justin Kluivert making his way into the penalty area. There he is into the 6-yard box to tap in for 1-0. We made it 2-0 on 15 minutes. Olmo with the ball into Kluivert. He will play it back to Olmo, onto Campbell, through to Sabitzer. Lovely touch and round into the net for 2. And we'd seemingly wrapped it up early in the second half. Campbell with the ball to Adams. Campbell once more, he'll play it through for Paulsen, who beats the goalkeeper to the ball for 3-0. And then we kind of took our foot off the gas as Werder Bremen came back into the game. Siesti with the ball on the right-hand side, playing it across the box. Eggstein putting it in for 3-1. And they pulled another goal back with about 15 minutes to play. A ball at the far post for Siestel to put in, but they did not find an equaliser as we beat Werder Bremen in a very entertaining game. We followed that up with a 1-1 draw against Hoffenheim. I thought we had this. We probably should have done, to be fair. In fairness, both sides, looking at the statistics, didn't play particularly well. But we took the lead through Sorloth. Let's take a look at both the goals. So it was all going so well on the hour. Sorloth giving us the lead. Angelino with the ball on the left-hand side, playing it towards the middle, off the goalkeeper. Sorloth profiting from his mistake for 1-0, but we let it slip in added time. Larson with the ball on the right-hand side. He'll play it to Kanderbek, who will play it into the middle. There's Kramaric with the header. Remember him from his days at Leicester, as Hoffenheim nicked a point. But we took our frustration of that draw with Hoffenheim out on FC Cologne. 5-0, an absolute rout. We even had the opportunity to have a goal disallowed by Lemea. Let's take a look at the fantastic 5. And we took the lead on 15 minutes. Angelino with the ball on the left-hand side. A nice bit of intricacy coming up. Kluivert to Canuck to Olmo, back to Kluivert before he slides it into the net for the first goal of the afternoon. We made it 2-0 on 21 minutes. Olmo with the ball across to Sabitzer, gets beyond his defender, plays it across the goal. Sorloth profiting again from a goalkeeping mistake for 2-0. We made it 3 just before half-time. Sabitzer with this one. Kluivert with the ball back to Canuck. Sorloth through to Sabitzer, through the goalkeeper for 3-0. And we added the 4th just inside the first couple of minutes of the second half. Forsberg with number 4. And we made it 5 a couple of minutes later. Olmo with the ball to Lemea. Back to Olmo it will go. Sorloth with the ball in the box. Fires it beyond the goalkeeper to give us a 5-0 win over Cologne. We followed that up with a 1-0 win against RWSN in the second round of the German Cup. We changed the side quite a bit for this one. Had to bring players off the bench to secure the win though. Ferran Torres with the goal. Let's take a look at it. It arrived with about 20 minutes to play. Klosterman with the ball on the right-hand side. Hicham with a lovely ball round the corner. Ferran Torres profiting from a defensive mistake as he secured safe passage through to the next round of the German Cup for us. And the winter break is now over as well, as we took on Stuttgart following that. And we won by 2-0. Let's take a look at the goals from this one. It looked like it was going to be one of those days, but Sorloth scored from the penalty spot to give us the lead on 62 minutes. And then Sabitzer rounded the win off in the 92nd minute. Forsberg with the ball, through to him. There he is, slotting it beyond the goalkeeper to give us a 2-0 win away at Stuttgart. And speaking of Marcel Sabitzer, he signed a brand new 5-year contract over the Christmas period. Release fee of £31.5 million. So we're going to get at least that for him should we decide to sell him, which at the moment we're probably not going to. Now, I mentioned we picked up a couple of injuries during this last roundup of games, and 2 big ones. Kevin Campbell is the biggest of them. He's gone to see the specialist. He is out for up to 6 weeks with a hip injury. We're hoping we're going to solve that by taking him to the specialist. Fingers crossed on that one. Yusuf Poulsen picked up an injury on the same day. His is not as bad. He's expected back in about a week or so. So he'll probably miss the match with Borussia Dortmund next time around. But then probably should be good to go from that. Speaking of Borussia Dortmund, they take on Manchester United in the Champions League first knockout round. Our reward for getting through our group is to take on Shakhtar Donetsk in that round. Manchester City take on Atletico Madrid. Benfica take on Liverpool. Lazio take on Real Madrid. PSG versus Juventus. What a game that is going to be. Porto take on Barcelona. And then Chelsea face Bayern Munich in that first knockout round. And speaking of Bayern Munich, we have let someone leave the club to join them. Marcel Halstenberg has joined Bayern Munich. Wasn't particularly happy with me, despite me giving him a bit more game time. Bayern Munich came in with a fairly decent offer of about £15 million after add-ons, £13 million up front, so that will go to strengthening our squad. And it was a bit of a no-brainer, really. He wanted to leave. Bayern Munich was his desired destination, so he's gone. So here we are at the competition screen. So we'll start with the German Cup. Our reward for beating Essen is to take on Hanover of Bundesliga 2 in the 3rd round of that competition. As I've mentioned, Shakhtar Donetsk coming up in the Champions League, but we park that now until February. In the Bundesliga, we are 1 point clear of Borussia Dortmund going into the next game with them in the next episode. Schalke are 2 points further back on 33. Bayern Munich are on 26, but they do have 2 games in hand to Bayern Munich, so they have the chance to jump up if they win both of those. Bayer Leverkusen are on 22, Werder Bremen on 21, Eintracht Frankfurt on 19, Hertha Berlin have 18, Borussia Mönchengladbach have 17 to complete the top half. When we look down at the bottom, there is a new side at the bottom of the table. Despite us humping Cologne a couple of games ago, they have moved up into the relegation playoff place. But Bielefeld are bottom on 7. Wolfsburg have got 11. There's Cologne on 12. Union Berlin have got 13. Augsburg, Freiburg and Mainz have all got 14. Then comes Stuttgart on 15 and Hoffenheim completing the bottom half on 17. So a nice roundup of games there for you. 6 in total. Obviously, we've mentioned the Champions League draw as well. Shakhtar Donetsk is a great draw in the Champions League. It could have been so much harder than that, and I will take that all day long as we look to progress further in the Champions League. Obviously, we've kept our lead at the top of the Bundesliga, although it is down to a point. That draw with Hoffenheim hopefully will not come back and bite us in the arse at the end of the season. So we now look forward to the next episode. That is the match with Borussia Dortmund. Another match that could prove very significant in our season. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this content, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord servers is in the description. I will see you for the match with Borussia Dortmund next time. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.